Okay, well, what's happening is this is the new ONV96i digital mixer. It is a multi-personality music production product. It has three very important things to remember about it. One is it is a YAMAHA digital mixer, and it has all the same great technologies that are in the very much higher end expensive boards, digital signal processing technology, being able to recall scenes. And the other thing that's very important to remember about it is that it also has motorized faders. So as you can see here, I can not only recall everything that's in a scene, but you will see what the faders are doing, so there's no guessing on where things are. And I can instantly recall mixes by the push of a button. In addition to that, I have several different layers that go on within the mixer, so it's not just these faders, but everything in the entire mix is recalled when I recall that scene. And so if I just want to have some different monitor mixes using my aux buses, boom, 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 boom. There's 4 different mixes, just right in one button push. And then of course I can get back to my main mix if I want. So I have 99 different scenes where I can store all of that stuff. So digital mixing saves you a lot of time. Just raises the level of production, whether you're doing a digital recording in your studio or whether you're doing a live mix, anything like that. Makes mixing a lot easier, a lot more fun, and of course, like I said, raises the quality of what you're doing live. Now, in addition to that, from being a stupendous digital mixer with lots of different effects processing technology, this is also an audio interface. So using just a simple USB cable and our driver, you can record 16 tracks simultaneously into your computer, Mac or PC, okay? And of course, being an I/O, it also means that you can send 16 channels audio back into the mixer as well. So think about that this is a great mixer, and so you also have the ability to take audio, 16 channels of it, out of your computer and use the signal processing and mixing capabilities in here if you want, and actually process the audio in here, and of course send it back to the computer. The third thing that's really important to remember is that along with being a great digital mixer, being a great audio I/O with Yamaha mic pre's and so on, the third thing is it's a control surface. So this also works as a remote control surface, and I'll just go here and queue up my scene for that. And then this works as a remote, so I have transport control. I can fast forward and rewind, And of course I can call up the mixer. I have the ability to call up all of the other great things that are inside Cubase, okay? So this works as a great control surface for, well, you can set it to adjust to all sorts of basic DAW functions, but it has specific templates set in here for Cubase, Nuendo, and for Pro Tools. And of course, being an ASIO driver and since Pro Tools 9, you can use this product with Pro Tools as well, okay? And in addition to that, we also have our software tools. So Studio Manager is a program that allows you to completely integrate your hardware with your software. It works with our synthesizer editors and so on. And of course, there's a Studio Manager editor for the ONV96i. And this allows me to completely control and manipulate what's going on in the mixer by simply calling this up, and I have a complete editor, a complete librarian, and I can also go through here, and if I would like, go through and call up any particular type of effect, and the VCM, so all of the effects can be edited in here as well, and by simply hitting that there, that's one of the VCM effects, which simulates like a tape saturation. So I can go in here and call up basically a virtual studer and have that particular effect available, or it might be something more along the lines of something from our RevX library, and I can call that up. And I have an editor. You can click and drag, edit all those different things. Channel editing in here, complete virtual surface for what is the ONV96 in here, and you can change, alter library stuff. So there's libraries for all your EQs, for all of your inputs and outputs, a complete digital patch bay, and all those things work completely together. And the beauty of Studio Manager, along with it being free, is that Studio Manager also allows you to keep all that information in your Cubase project. So once I have all of my tons of different mixes in here and I'm working in Cubase, when I save my project, it'll ask me, hey, do you want me to load all the stuff that was in your mixer? It's your studio assistant built into the software, right? So it'll reload all your patch bay stuff, load all the stuff in your mixer, all your edits and all that, and that all works in integration with Cubase as well. And also this comes with a copy of Cubase AI6. So it is actually a really nice turnkey solution because you buy this digital mixer, you got your mixer for live, you have your I/O so you can record into your computer and supports up to 24-bit 96 kilohertz. And then in addition to that, It's an awesome control surface. So a lot of stuff packed into a nice, really, I don't know how portable, there's no strap, but a nice portable package that you can